Hello everyone, thank you for taking a few moments to join me here on this online tutorial. It probably is going to take us about 7 or 8 minutes realistically to run through this process. I'll try and make it as quick as I can, but obviously there's a balance between going too fast and it not being a useful exercise at all. You will have to forgive me if the microphone, the audio quality isn't great. This is just a free piece of software for screen recording. I don't have a microphone plugged into it, so hopefully it's audible at the very least. Okay, so we are on the member section of the website. Let's presume that we want to enter a competition. Normally speaking, we would go to competitions upcoming. We would scroll to the particular competition in question, which for our purposes is St. Patrick's Day Open Scramble. You will notice on the right hand side there is a blank where normally you would have online sign up. As I said in the email, we have disabled this function. All entries will be done via our new platform, Golf Genius. So anyway, let's click on the competition itself. You will notice here in the description we have pasted in a link to the specific event page set up on Golf Genius. So let's go ahead and click on that. And hey presto, here we go. Here's the new interface. So this is Golf Genius. You will see that we've got a fairly simple interface here. We've got a tee sheet. If, for example, we've got 4 players, let's presume we've got a team of 4 players and they're all Castletown members, because that's going to be the most applicable to the most number of people. So let's go ahead and make a booking for 7:30 a.m., for example. So if we click on 7:30, and we need to click on all 4. On the presumption we've got 4 players ready to go. If you don't have 4 players, it sounds obvious, but you won't need to click on all 4 slots. Click on the appropriate number for the number of players you have. You will be able to enter as a 1 ball or a 2 ball or 3 ball or whatever it is. It's not restricted to 4 players only. Okay, so we've got those 4 slots selected. If we scroll down the page a little bit, we need to get to the continue button. So you'll see here on the bottom right, go ahead and click on that. That now reserves the slot. So you'll see up on here, your booked slots expire in 20 minutes. So no one else can jump in and take that particular slot. That gives you adequate time to enter the details of the 4 players and complete your registration. In the summary, just like we do on IG, we'll have some rules and some applicable notes for the day. And then further down, we've got some options. You'll see here we've got 5 options. These options change depending on the number of slots you have clicked at the beginning. So if you only click on 2 slots and you've only got 2 players for the time being, these options might present slightly differently. At the top, because it's the most used option, will be we have a Castletown member registration. So this is a team of 4 players that are all Castletown members. If you are 4 non-members, there's a second option. If you are 3 members and you've got 1 guest, there's option 3, and so on. But it's fairly self-explanatory. Members will not need to pay a fee on Golf Genius. That fee will be deducted via your credit balance on Intelligent Golf. We will look after that manually. We will make sure that the number of entries on Golf Genius correlates with Intelligent Golf, and we will manage that in the background. Please bear with us. That is a manual process. It's a necessary requirement. I won't go into details why. It won't always be the case, but for the trialing period, this is how it's going to work. Okay, so we click on the top and then we click next. Okay. Golf Genius doesn't know who you are. For the time being, it assumes everyone, member or non-member, is what they would define as a guest. Further down the line, once we become fully integrated with Golf Genius and the database integration, it won't look like this, or it won't take quite as long. It will know who you are and it will look different. But that's the member product. That is not coming probably until September or October. So for the time being, every time we run an open competition, of which there will probably be, say, half a dozen over this season. This is how entry will look. You will need to know the membership number, or as it says here, please note membership number is what was formerly known as your CDH number. Each golfer under England Golf has an exclusive 10-digit number. You need to know that. You will notice that we've published a PDF with membership numbers for every player in the club that has a handicap index. Keep that, save that somewhere. Write down or keep a note of the 4 players that you routinely play with. If you're the lead booker, you will need to know those. So you'll see, if I click on here, you'll see I've got a Word document open with the 4 players in my team, hypothetical team, and their respective membership numbers. So if I click on one of those and I highlight it and we copy it, control copy or right click copy. If we click on here, input that number and search, it should search the England Golf database and come up with me. Hey presto. An important thing to add, excuse the pun, is this blue text here that says add. You need to click on that. It wasn't immediately obvious to me at first, but you do need to click on that. For the lead booker, it will ask for 2 further criteria, an email address and a phone number. It will not ask for those details for all 4 players, just the lead booker. Underneath, you'll see add another player to my team. If we click on that, we'll go through the process again. So go back to that Word document or piece of paper or your phone that's sat next to you. Take that membership number, copy and paste it, search. Ollie Taylor, click add. Player 3. PJ. And finally, our special guest, Lady Captain. There we go. That's clear. So click on add. So all those fields are pre-populated fields that are pulling direct from England Golf. So your gender, your handicap index, your name, and your number are all there, all present. That is all the system needs for our purposes. The consent boxes at the bottom, as is commonplace in most websites now. If you wish to look at the terms of service, the privacy policy, please do so. Otherwise, click through them. Okay, final stage is a registration. As I said before, at the moment, Golf Genius doesn't know who you are. Now, this will look slightly differently depending on whether or not you've already registered with Golf Genius. Most of you won't. Some of you may have done in the past, using it at other golf clubs and or open events. I have registered before, but I need to pop in my password, which I'll do now. And I click on next. And there we go. Registration is complete. I can click on the view tee sheet, which fingers crossed will have me in 7:30. It's in green. That's confirmation that those 4 players, that team is now in. And that's us done. We can change the tee time. If we figure out that we want to move that tee time for whatever reason, I can go in and edit that tee time. I can also remove the players. So if I wanted to click on one or more of those players, they can't make it, they're ill, I can go in and edit that booking at a later stage. If you struggle with any of the particular, whether or not it's changing your tee time or removing a player and you come unstuck, please drop me an email or give Ollie a call in the Pro Shop and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much.